Maybe.
I'd recommend you simply leap on top of my horse, Sogner, and live to die another day, as they say.
Run for the fight, you say?
No, I'm making sure we get our amulets to safety. Do not worry, that axe of yours will surely draw you into stupid fights from now on. Now let's get out of here.
Retreat.
There is no honor in dying to some nameless beastman.
But where would the honor be in running from Nameless Beastman?
What did you say, Zach?
But where would the honor be in running from Nameless Beastman?
And
No,
that's how I look at it. It's like I figure one of them was probably going to have to run, grab my character from the back from my hair and ride off with me.
Yeah, there's another problem. Character's not very likely to run because, hatred.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, why? Siegfried will grab Kadra. The horse isn't going to like
You'll
it.
hear the sound of more Centaurs circling you.
Yeah.
This isn't a fight we can win. Run!
Griffon grabs the top of Sogner's majestic mohawk and starts moving back. Sogner, you leap on top of this back now, or you'll go to battle without a hair.
It is Kadra's turn.
Yeah, we are still in initiative order.
Yep. So, Kedra, what do you do? We are surrounded. More of them are coming. You see Griffon trying to get Sogner with him.
Be right back.
Well, if that's the case. What's the maximum move?
Okay.
times?
It is so okay. So in regards to the movement, every square is technically meant to be 2 yards. So the movement characteristic is, in fact, it's essentially however many squares. Let me have a quick look. So there's the move, which is movement in yards. I do believe that there should be. There's the run, which runs at full speed, which is apparently 6.1 in yards. Well, no, fucking combat movement. So a run of that would be 30 feet or 15 squares.
So,
There. I just changed it so it's just squares now.
Hey, there we go. Nice.
Because yards is apparently not an option.
Yeah. Yeah, every square is meant to be 2 yards. So yeah, you can run fucking 15 squares.
Let's see, can I do this maybe?
how do you get it to show that movement like that?
Well, you can use ruler for that.
Yeah, you can also
Moving a token, it is right clicking.
Oh,
Lift the token with your left click and then
Yep.
right click.
Oh, it actually does show the amount of yards if you do it with the right click.
I just changed it to yards.
Ah, nice.
There's a custom option.
Oh, thank God for that. Yeah, so yeah, we can basically just fucking clear the map, hopefully.
But there's also if when you're clicking and dragging your token, you can also hit Q.
Oh yeah, nice.
Used to be space.
Q.
They changed it for whatever strange reason to Q.
You can also right click, do the same thing.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
But right clicking can drag the map while you're doing it, so.
Yeah, I'm able to clear that easily.
Yeah,
It's going so slow.
I know, Roll20's been a nightmare.
Huh? Did it not
It was
go?
zooming out of here.
You know, it's just been very, very. It's just been slow.
Okay.
I'm gonna refresh myself because holy fuck, I think Roll20 just broke.
Probably. I'm gonna refresh as well. That's a lot of yards.
There we go.
Oh, my music's not wanting to work anymore, so fuck that. So Kadra is running off by himself.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Siegfried said to run, so
Yeah, Siegfried is calling the retreat.
Mm-hmm. Griffon, realizing that Sogner, is he here? Well, Sinful doesn't seem to be here, so what I say probably won't matter right now, I'm afraid. But yeah, if he, I'll say it when he comes back. But basically, try to get him out of here. What's the rest of you guys doing?
Are you standing there, or are you running as well after telling him?
Yeah, I'm running. Basically, if he comes with me, he comes with me. If not, he's gonna leave him. But like,
Also, Kadra, was that foot speed or horse speed?
oh, foot speed.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
I
got
got a
movement
movement
5.
of 5.
Yeah.
Alright. So half action move on a horse. Which
That'd be 8 squares basically.
so like here. And half action, you know, horse is going forward. I'm just in the saddle. I like turn around and using trick riding. I just like ping, fire an arrow at the. Actually, hold on. What's the range on that thing?
There we go.
Oh, 24, 48. Can I change the action order?
Sure.
So I started here.
Assuming you're gonna shoot one of them first.
Yeah, I shoot one of them first and then just like fucking bolt. Like, let's just say, you know, first one in from the left. Okay, never mind. And then I bolt with an half action on a horse. That's the end of my turn.
Siegfried.
So the problem is right now is that the priest has the skull.
he's on a horse though. Mm-hmm.
The horse. Oh, the priest had to get off the horse
Oh yeah,
to
for
take
the
the
skull.
skull,
Oh yeah.
or else.
that was the point Gator was supposed to grab.
Horse would have thrown priest.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
was the point Gator needed to grab the amulet. Mm-hmm.
Would Kadra have taken the amulet upon being told to run?
If not, things are gonna get complicated.
What was that, Julius?
If not, things are going to get complicated.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, Jay will be able to respond to that.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's very much going to affect what Siegfried does.
Pick up the priest and run.
Yeah, I think it's safe. Are we assuming that Zagreus is on a horse? I think we have enough horses between us.
Yes, Zagreus had a horse.
Okay.
And
So,
we'll be safe for this.
yeah. So if we so Siegfried will ride over. He'll pick up the priest.
The only way Zagreus won't be safe is if you all bite the dust.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because
yes.
I'm not that kind of dick.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Siegfried is going to have to run on over. He's going to pick up the priest. Now, usually that would be the end of my actions because I'm pretty sure that would be 2 half actions.
Are you gonna try to argue using quick draw on the priest?
Oh. I'm going to use quick draw to draw my item, the priest.
as funny as that would be, I was simply just going to spend a fortune point to give myself another half action.
Mhm.
That works.
To then allow Siegfried and the priest to go to here.
Yeah. Sinful, you back?
No, I died in a freak accident.
All right, fine. We're leaving Sogner behind. Anyway, okay. I was gonna say it on my turn. As Griffon sees Sogner readying up to fucking go and die, I mean murder these beastmen. He's going to reach down, grab a hold of Sognev's majestic mohawk, put his rapier like the sharp end towards it, and say, you are coming with me. Jump out of my horse, or you're going into that battle bald. I'm sure they'll remember very much that Slayer without any hair. Now get on.
See, I figured I would still struggle. You just, see my character bouncing along with the horse off the side.
I don't think Griffon is strong enough to carry an angry Slayer while riding on a horse. But that is a funny image, I will not lie.
I kind of like the idea that Sogner's actually hanging on, like, couldn't get on the horse properly, so just hanging off the side of it, his little dead legs, like, dangling.
No, even better. How there's like things to hang stuff off of on saddles.
Yeah.
You just got him up enough that you were able to like hook him onto it, like hook his shirt onto it.
Like I pull on his like here, he steps back, I tie him to the saddle. Yo, horse, let's get out of here. Oh, that's such a funny image.
I can't even argue with that because it'll probably be even difficult for you to express my act with,
Yeah, you're being
no real
dragged
good
to
footing.
the horse. I can imagine the insults you make up as you get saved.
So as you flee, most of you at a decent pace with the horses. It is a bit harder, not going quite 8 movement through the forest itself. And the beastmen with 2 legs seem to be relatively keeping a decent pace to falling slightly behind. However, you do hear more Centaurs catching up.
Centaurs are catching up?
And roll me perception.
Oh.
Alright.
We can really do with a nice panther showing up right about now.
Finally.
Like, as you guys break out of the tree line and towards your cart, I think it'd be because you're basically fucking booking it now.
Yep.
Yes.
You see 2 men standing there. Both of them raise pistols. Towards you guys, but not quite aimed at you. And they seem to be wearing oiled black leather, like traveling clothes. And they have somewhat tall, wide-brimmed hats.
Oh no!
Well, Siegfried, you're the one who looks most normal. You're further up ahead. What do you say? You also have the priest with you. You're the one who can stop us from getting shot by the witch hunters.
Beastmen are on their way.
And as you start firing and a centaur comes out of the trees, one of them fires and starts reloading.
Right, what did he fire at?
The beastman.
Like, it's like a damn warband's on its way.
They just nod, and as the centaurs start popping out, they are basically firing them, shooting them down, and tell you all to prepare for the vanguard itself, and a couple of you to prepare the wagon.
All the things to be rescued with. Witch hunters was not the idea.
As they
the
pull
irony.
out, let's see. He has... One of them pulls out a great sword, the other one pulls out a great axe.
Nice.
Nice.
Actually, no. He pulls out a very nice looking sword and a main gauche. Okay.
Okay, he's a fancy bastard.
He has the best craftsmanship sword, so he'd probably use that.
Yeah, probably.
For those of you that pass the perception, you see hanging around their neck an amulet with a familiar symbol and the letters OF next to it.
Oh,
OnlyFans?
yeah, the grave, the murder, and the guys that paid for the funeral.
Yeah, these are that dude's compatriots, I assume.
It says there's 3, but it only gives me stats for... Oh, there's the other one. Okay. There's 3 of them. Third one has a sword and a flail. This guy's interesting. Okay. That is an interesting ex-career list. He is a physician, currently.
Mm-hmm.
He used to be an interrogator and a jailer.
I mean, kind of makes sense.
And with their help, you are all able to rather effectively chase off the beastmen who, after losing about half their number, break off and flee.
I imagine Rolf and Kadra doing range support.
They use their pistol when they can, or some of them also have crossbows they use.
Siegfried will be up front.
Those of you that took injuries, the physician will do some heal checks on you.
Aha.
If you got injured.
Not me.
Injured from the fights in the temple, but not since.
Yes.
Graphone's been injured. Mm-hmm.
I think I took.
Yeah.
I think I took 1 wound, which was promptly blessing of healings by Zagreus.
Heal is what? Willpower?
No, it's intellect.
Intellect? That's even better.
I think Siegfried's been wounded since we've been traveling, but not specifically. Was it? No. I think he took an injury when he got bonked by the Beastmen champion. So would that count?
That is a number of successes there.
Jesus.
What is that? 8?
Yeah, 8.
So
Mm-hmm.
Sogner gets 8 wounds back. Grafone get 3.
That'll be 3. Yeah.
Siegfried gets 9.
9. Okay, cool. I'm overhealed.
How's Rob looking? Rob good?
Yeah, I haven't taken a single point of damage for the
Cage
past
probably
sessions.
Yeah,
He's a good doctor.
getting in the thick of things is not what I do. As I did demonstrated by limp noodling a great sword.
Right. As the tensions die down a little bit, Grifo exits his horse and looks at the group. Well, your time is
Trying to
impeccable.
remember what IP is.
Insanity points.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense. And why does Sogner have -1 insanity points?
Because when you type in the modifier, it lowers it down to -2. That's just how that works. It's a negative debuff, basically, so I assume that's why it does
they
that.
have insanity points. Being witches is probably not surprising.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if like nobody in like higher up in the careers had insanity points. I feel that's the norm.
Interestingly, the one that's a physician and not a witch hunter only has 2.
You gotta be a little bit insane to be a witch hunter.
fair. Let's see.
But yeah, Griffon would like to turn to them. As I said, your timing is impeccable, but who are you and what are you doing here?
The man that would answer you, he is a tall, imposing man, over 6 feet tall and rangy,
Haha.
but packed with corded muscle, with dark hair, blue eyes, and scars running down the left side of his lower jaw.
It sounds like one of my characters. I don't like this.
It looks like one of your characters.
It looks like Siegfried somehow.
Mhm. Siegfried, you look into a mirror himself. You see yourself once again. Hmm.
I'm going to be putting their pictures in Discord because it's easier.
As time goes on, I'm just going to just steadily find more and more disheveled like pictures for Siegfried.
First picture is the one that I just described. It's like, that is one of Donut's characters.
Yeah, Jesus fucking. I mean, let's be honest. That all three of them could be.
Let's see. The second one, Jacob Bauer, is fair-haired, heavily built. Had solid early gives for him. Combat specialist. The last one is a squat, balding man. Yeah. So the superior is the one that is given the cool description. The rest just get a sentence.
Nice.
Matthias. Doesn't actually give his name, but I'm just saying it for record.
Mhm.
He gives a searching eye over you as Ulrich is cleaning your wounds. He says, "Good job we were tracking you, wouldn't you say, my friends? You have Jakob here to thank for our timely arrival. Otherwise, who knows what could have happened.
That does. But
Since we
that does.
saved your lives, I'd say you shouldn't mind answering a few questions. If I like your answers, we'll escort you back to Middenheim safe and sound. If not, there are plenty more beastmen where theirs came from."
There's always a catch, of course.
More a threat than a catch, but yes. Well then, hunters of things foul, what do you wish to know about our fine company?
I heard you were asking questions back in Middenheim about one Gerhard Krohn, recently deceased. Who are you working for, and what is your interest in him? He casts a steely eye down at the brass skull that Kadra is holding.
Uh-huh.
And secondly, what in Sigmar's name is that abomination? Where did you get it, and what are you planning to do with it?
Well, at the time we were asking about your deceased comrade, we were investigating the murders by the Skaven living in the sewers for some abominable ritual. Uh-huh. And that employment ended when we killed their assassin and hopefully put an end to it. And we presumed your man, as you said, were part of the victims, which I think he was. And that abominable thing, as you say, well, Griffon turns towards the priest. I think he might explain to you better than I why we're here. I'm trying to bring that thing back to this place where it can be destroyed.
Yeah, plus it's good to mention that you guys still have the writ that the guard gave us that we are investigating this officially.
A good point, Rolf. And Griffon digs through some of his papers and hands it out.
So yeah, we have
As I
that,
said.
and add for this, here's Father Odo and the senior priest of Ulrich who can also like confirm that.
Who sent you on? Who was the priest that sent you here?
That dude right there. One with the blindfold.
I mean,
I was sent with you. It was
he was one of the two. The senior priest. What was his name?
Rough one, I think.
Reynold,
Yeah.
rough one, rough.
I can't remember the name, but yeah, it's
Reynold.
He doesn't have a picture, he's not important.
yeah. Regardless, we'll just we tell him that we're on official business from this senior priest. That should we just recite his
Now,
name?
I'd like to hear from you all, not him in this regard. What did they tell you on how they knew where to find it?
A dream, given by the gods.
Mm.
He frowns at that heavily.
Heavily.
And what special characteristics have you noticed of it?
Nightmares, really.
Nightmares.
Creepy.
Sleepiness, delusion.
Animals fear it with their life. We've had to have Kadra here carry it in long legs that he has.
This kind of nods at that. You had asked us earlier who we are. We are soldiers in the fight against chaos, few among many.
Well, their goals are aligned.
Correct.
Yes,
What can we do for you, then?
we also find ourselves hunting chaos.
Kill chaos. That doesn't say that.
I
You
must
jump up
kill
and punch the witch
chaos.
hunter in the face. He tries to say something, you punch him again. Skip the cutscene.
They
Nice.
give a wary look to Griffon and to Rolf, but they don't say anything about you two.
Oh, they are able. I mean, yeah, I imagine they would be able to pierce through because all in all, my fear rating is only 1.
Let's just say, if you were to walk around without disguising yourself, everyone would know you were a mutant.
Yeah, fair.
These guys are trained professionals in hunting, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I expect they have wisdom, not wisdom,
In
but
this
perception
case-
out of their ass.
I think it's more of like there's a time and a place, basically, is what they're thinking. Considering
Yeah.
we're helping a priest.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think pissing off the Church of Ulrich is a good way to have. Because unlike other priests, priests of Ulrich will come to you directly and beat you up.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the Church of Sigmar would do the same.
That is true.
Yeah. They'd probably give you a lesson first. Ulrich would just kick you.
No, Sigmar would give you a lesson while kicking you.
Ulrich will just tell you to get fucked.
The beating is the lesson with Ulrich's temple.
Yeah, that's true. They're not like 40k Inquisitors who have carte blanche to basically do everything.
I mean, they kind of do.
They're close, but they're held a little bit more accountable.
Well, especially out in the wilderness.
Yeah.
Like where they are now, they're about the same level as a 40k Inquisitor.
Yeah,
They can't-
sure, they can.
They can't just randomly shoot you in town without a reason.
I was about to say, it's like that makes sense because given the area's like local vicinity.
Like they can't say like walk up to an electric count and shoot him. Where in 40k the Inquisition could walk up to a governor and shoot him and walk away.
Yeah.
They could, however, walk up to you all, shoot you all, then like reveal Rolf's a mutant, and that'd be a good enough reason.
Yeah.
Because mutants are illegal in the Empire currently. I think it's one of the other books. The Emperor unbans mutants because his half brother is a mutant.
That does sound like an important thing to do when your brother is. Mm.
The trip back to Mindenheim, escorted by the strange fellows wearing black and are totally not witch hunters, because that hasn't been brought up.
Totally not.
Um, is uneventful. As you are, I'm assuming, heading back to the Temple of Arik with Father Odo to see Father Ranoff.
The first thing to do, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And get rid of the skull.
Yep.
Mhm.
The three witch hunters excuse themselves before we get to the Temple of Arik, clearly wishing to avoid the place. And Hoffer even goes so far as to ask you to not mention their involvement.
Sure. Sounds good to me. Gurvan nods.
Rolf also nods vigorously.
So you return to the Temple of Arik. Father Ranoff is waiting for you and clearly received that you have successfully recovered the brass skull. A junior
Mhm.
priest walks up to you and takes it from Kadra. Very carefully places it in an iron chest bound with brass and inscribed with mystical runes.
Like, just so you know, it tends to find its way out of boxes.
He just nods and motions towards the runes.
Mhm. Griffon.
I'm
Uh,
not going to pretend to know about that, so, you know,
Yeah. Griffon does a rude gesture towards the skull.
nod. Just nod and
Mhm.
smile.
Yeah. As it takes it away, Father Randolph offers you wine, indicating a jug and several flagons sitting on a side table. Father Odo asks for water, which is brought from the kitchens. And when it arrives, Father Randolph offers you a toast to your success.
Griffon matches it. A cheers for great.
Yeah.
Siegfried is not drinking.
Deputy High Priest Leibniz will be very happy. He is in charge here while High Priest Ulrich is away, fighting with the Emperor, and he was particularly concerned that the skull should be brought here to keep it out of the hands of chaos. Now, for the matter of your reward. He never finished his sentence, because at that moment, Father Odo drops his water and falls to the floor in a fit of violent convulsions.
Okay.
And
I'm
that
just going to
is where we
sigh
land.
very audibly. Here we go again. Getting framed.
Actually, wait. Simon isn't
Mhm.
here, so we can go for longer if you guys wish.
Sure.
As bad as
I
that
do.
sounds.
It's a very fitting ending, but I'm really fun continuing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm
Yes,
especially curious, like when the convulsing after drinking water starts, because I did declare that Rolf drinks the water, so
Yes. Did anyone else drink water?
Griffon,
Nope.
definitely.
No. Good.
Alright.
I specifically said that Siegfried wasn't drinking at all, and you know what? I'm glad that Siegfried's a paranoid fuck right now.
I would like. Oh wait, corruption points aren't a thing in this. So, Griffon, that was an insanity point, not a corruption point.
Okay, I really had no idea where corruption point was supposed to go, so just looked over the entire sheet and just like broke
Yeah.
it down.
I forgot that it's you acquire mutations. You don't acquire corruption points.
Okay, well, for insanity points for Griffon.
Anyways, those who drink water must make a toughness test.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh! Is it flat or any penalties?
It is flat.
Okay. Oof.
You feel a wave of nausea come over you and pass.
Mm-hmm. Griffon just pukes. That.
What in? Oh.
You must also make a -10 willpower test. However, it does count as a test against magic.
Okay.
I don't have any specific for magic, so
Don't
just
think I
minus
have
10.
either.
Yeah, I think he does as a dwarf, so
I'm not
Nice.
sure. But let's see.
pretty sure you do as a dwarf.
Somehow did it anyway. That's with
Eh.
-10 and everything. Mm-hmm.
And you do not fall on the ground with convulsions like Father Odo.
Yeah.
Quick, say to him as he's gonna. I would assume he's gonna bark that out to probably Zagreus, who's our, probably has the highest heal skill among us.
Mhm.
Look down in
Oh,
shock, Father Odo, as Father Odo wreathes and thrashes on the floor. His face twists into an almost recognizable shape. His hands and arms elongate into great clawed tentacles. His body swells up like a balloon, and pink and purple scales erupt from his skin. The abomination that was once Father Odo hauls itself to its feet, now armed with talons like those of a giant eagle, and sniffs the air in your direction.
What
Then
the
it
fuck?
launches itself into the attack.
Oh boy. Okay. Looks like the true form of the priest has been revealed. Hmm. Or maybe it just, mutated. But I suspect true form. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna suspect.
What does it sound like? Out of character, at least.
I mean, few theories. Like one, yeah, this was like because me, Griffon also got affected because we drank it, but we are also mutants. So I'm
Yeah.
thinking maybe this was like the poison specifically for mutants to like reveal their form.
Just
So
holy water, basically.
yeah, so that's one. Two, probably some sort of like Skaven poison, but then seeing the effects, I'm like, maybe not.
Just laced with warpstone. Huh?
That's a pretty effective. Why does
Would you
my
like
wine
me
glow?
To, I will say the right thing has been said. Would you like me to say what it is?
Yeah, let's see what happens
Yeah.
first in the fight. You can
Yeah.
say us after. Mm-hmm.
Do we get like
Alright.
a small map for this, or do we just assume that it's like very closed off room?
It is very close room because I don't have a map set up for this.
Make a new
And
map.
Father
Lava.
ran off, picks up a chair to try to help.
Mhm.
Here comes the father with a steel chair!
And in comes a priest of water with a steel chair.
If I had £1 for every time a steel chair has been referenced this week, I'd have £2, which isn't a lot, but it's strange that it's happened twice.
I mean, I can give you £2.
Oh shit,
Giggity.
he's getting generous now.
I'm probably gonna take £2 from the from that. Oh yeah, you missed it yesterday, Julius. There was a lot of steel chair jokes because we were fighting shadows
Yeah.
and people were not doing well.
I'm going to use Zagreus for Ranoff.
Sure. Yeah, people were not doing well. But my character was doing amazing because of Grey Weapon of the Chosen plus Weapon of the Chosen, making his weapon magical.
Uh-huh. Did Simon say my character saved your life or something? Mm,
He saved Zach's.
Saved my character's life.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, you're the only one that passed the heal check.
Because
Oh.
you rolled a 14 and had a +1.
Nice.
And I was 2 rounds away from bleeding out.
Again.
I mean, I never actually got healed from last time.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Malfeshnikor. Fucking hell. 9 and 5 HP. Casimir's at 9 HP, I think.
I
Radek was on
remember that
5.
fight.
Radek was on 5. It was not a good time.
Az, you there?
Yes.
You gonna roll?
Oh, I didn't realize we roll.
We're
rolling.
fighting a-
Chaos Spawn.
Yeah.
Alright.
I can read the description again if you wish.
Yay! I got my one.
Mm-hmm.
His face twists into an almost recognizable shape. His hands and arms elongate into great clawed tentacles. His body swells up like a balloon, and pink and purple scales erupt from his skin. The abomination
Yay, Chaos Spawn!
hauls itself to its feet, now armed with talons like those of a giant eagle, and sniffs the air in your direction. Then it launches itself into the attack.
Mm-hmm.
Do do do.
I guess we're doing this again.
Do, 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 do.
All right.
Hydra. Wait.
Yeah,
yeah,
forgot
you
that.
roll a chaos spawn.
Yeah.
I forgot the chaos spawn.
I'm perfectly up for it just sitting there while we wail on it, but you know.
It's like, wait a minute. I mean, don't worry. It's
So
not
we're
very
all
bad.
staring at what we're eventually going to turn into.
Yeah.
Well, eventually it's a bit pessimistic, but yeah, you're kind of right. That's a shitty initiative roll.
It only has 18 agility.
Yeah. That's like as tragic as Siegfried trying to make an intelligence check.
Looks on you, it'll be going up to 27.
In case you're wondering, I just went over to my tokens and pulled one off.
Yeah, let's
It
go.
just happened to be the Minotaur.
Yep.
just out of curiosity, it's a new day. Right?
Mini.
No.
Okay.
It is
Wait,
a
no, is
new
it?
day from
Oh.
last session.
Oh. So it's the
It is
same
not
day.
a new day from last fight.
Okay.
Yep.
That's why I was double checking. Those numbers
Right.
weren't in there.
Kadra.
It is like
So how
evening into night
close
now.
am I into this damn thing?
How close would you have been standing next to the blind priest of Ulrich?
You would probably have been brooding against the wall, to be entirely honest, being that you're an elf.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That is acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
I know a few of you were standing over him trying to like figure out how you could help, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
probably back the fuck off when he started mutating though.
Yeah.
Probably I'd be over there and
Yeah, I mean, I think Griffon was really close to him. Rolf was drinking with him.
Siegfried went
Siegfried
to
was
try and
being-
help.
Yeah, rushed up to try and help. Mm-hmm. Apparently,
Oh god.
switching from brooding to shooting is harder than you'd think. Mm.
It's a mindset thing.
It's a mindset thing.
Even with the arm piercing, you see it slightly crack one of the scales, but not pierce him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this could be bad.
No shit.
Griffon.
Odo, can you hear me? What happened? Griffon shouts to him. Not exactly used to this whole chaos thingy. Mm-hmm. I don't think anything answers him, but he doesn't attack. Not quite sure how to go for him at all.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
It screeches at you.
Yep. Griffon raises his shield. I'm certain what to do. Me?
Rolf.
Yes, I'm gonna say I probably have to spend like this full turn like getting away and standing up.
You're not entirely sure he even has vocal cords anymore.
Yeah, so that's what I do. Like even though I passed the checks, I'm gonna say that it almost knocked me down to my knees. So I
Fair enough.
like spend that entire turn to like disengage because I might be like close enough and get back and stand up. So I just basically
Siegfried.
get myself steady.
Siegfried's coming out swinging.
With
I
the
assume
bone
it's.
sword.
What was that?
I said, coming out swinging with the bone sword.
Yep. Do we still get the? I know because it's quite large. Do we still get the bonus for a 2-on-1 currently?
I would say no, because it also
Okay.
doesn't seem to care.
Okay. Well, shit. That's upsetting. The game's taunting me.
Sogner.
Alright. I'm bringing out.
Also, as
Yeah, I
yes,
know I'm
discuss
at the
the
roll.
demon.
Alright, so first things first.
Back.
Do 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 do. Yay!
Was it -10? Was it I was having you roll it at?
I think so.
Okay.
But I figured with a 7 that kind of works.
Oh, it's still fine. Yeah.
Alright.
Yes. As this does count as a demon.
Woohoo!
Because
Alright,
the
so
chaos spawn is a demon.
right these. I'm gonna charge in, and this is what plus 30.
You might want to. It's just there's actually not even that much room to charge, so you just can walk up to it and swing at it. But it doesn't even have the gang up bonus.
Alright, so it'll be just a flat roll then.
That, by the way, that is not like scale size.
Alright, so I'll do it just as at
What?
0 then.
We're not fighting a kaiju? What the hell?
Woo woo!
Was it Oleg
2 party hits.
Mm-hmm. You make the toughest check once again. This is not going to look suspicious.
Oh Jesus.
18 damage.
I figured most people would have probably ran away by now.
That I mean, you're in a private room.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So Sogner takes the axe of corn and whatever its specific magic item is, you guys don't know anyways. Swing, and his first swing cleaves the chaos spawn in two. Blood spurting everywhere. There's more blood than there should be. Like, the floor is covered in blood, the walls are spattered in blood, Sogner's covered in blood, Siegfried's covered in blood. Like, there's blood everywhere. And it's dead.
Nice.
Well, now.
That's from the first hit. The second hit, there's blood on the ceiling, there's blood on Kadra. Like, you guys, like, you're seeing red, you wipe your eyes off, and you're still seeing red.
There's 4 pieces of chaos spawn and a very red-looking Sogner.
You what the fuck?
Like, it's just, it's dead.
Cat.
Griffon, acting in the moment, like stands up, like can't do anything about this blood. Rips open the door and like finds the nearest like priest, like shaking them. Where was the servants who gave the water? Somebody poisoned Father
As
Oro.
you open the door,
Hmm?
the door you choose to the kitchens.
Yeah.
You look in there. And you see 3 mutants clawing at the bar door. One of them has sprouted a pair of feathered wings from his shoulders. ripping out of the back of his tunic.
Mhm.
They are too small to allow him to fly and flap uselessly as he runs around. In addition, his eyes have turned a solid violet with no whites or pupils. Another's, presumably the cook, his knife is fused to his right arm, meaning he can only be disarmed if, critical hits.
Of
Can
course.
only be disarmed if a critical hit severs and disables the limb. And the last one's skin, the one that brought the water in the first place, has turned purple, blotched with maroon sores that ooze a foul-smelling pus.
Yeah, Griffon rips it open like somebody has poison, and then he sees the mutant. Mhm.
Somebody ate their cornflakes this morning.
Yeah.
Siegfried will wander on over, I suppose, if where Griffon's gone.
What do they do when they see Griffon?
As you open the door, they open their door and flee into the temple proper. And you hear screams.
Griffon turns to the rest of them. There's mutants! We must catch them! They've poisoned. They were the one who poisoned Father Odo.
Oh shit!
no
And I
more.
start running.
Then we need to save the priests. Purge these mutants.
You've been dying to say that, haven't you?
Yeah.
As you step out into the temple proper, all are thoroughly disturbed by these turn of events. Some are trying to run the mutants down and kill them, while others are simply trying to get away. Father ran off. Says, "I don't care what you do with them. Just don't let them leave the temple."
It won't leave.
You got it.
Yep. All right, we're chasing after them. We have 3 mutants. Who's going after which one? I suppose. Mm-hmm. Are they splitting up, Zach, or they're just moving in the same direction, basically?
They are trying to flee towards the entrance.
Then we just follow.
We chase after them. Kadra and Rolf, you guys got the ranged ones. You guys have a shot. Mm-hmm.
I mean, is initiative being reset?
No. I can just from the top.
Alright.
Kadra, your turn.
Okay.
No need to re-roll it. They're going to fucking die. They have 11 wounds and 3 toughness. Oh look, that one's almost fucking dead, with 1 wound left. Are you shooting the same one or a different one?
Let's say a different one.
That one's fucking dead. You want to see by how much?
Yeah, roll the Orcs Fury. Let's see it.
Let's see, I got a 71.
The one that has 1 left trips, and one of the priests of Olek runs up and just fucking stabs them.
Fucking Christ.
So that's 2 down, because one of the priests of Olek deals with the one that has 1 wound left.
Mm-hmm.
Griffon,
Man, they really
there's 1
chose.
wound left.
They really chose the wrong temple to try and
See
fuck
if we
with.
can get it.
I feel like
I'm gonna delay after Rolf to see if we can get it. Mm-hmm.
Alright. Ulrich, guide my hand. And then I make. They are not lucky in melee with anything, so I don't have to worry about that penalty. I guess.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's 1. That's we'll see. For now, I'm gonna make that.
I fucking told you got this.
Let's see on that
This
Ulrich's
is
Fury.
important. So let's see
Oh,
how
forgot.
much.
Okay, so I
That's
I
what
would-
Kill
Ellen-
anyway.
yeah, I wouldn't. Wait, that's 14. They would still be dead, right?
That'd be -1, and it's very important.
Ah, okay.
'Cause I
So
think that means you can't actually die.
I'm gonna spend a fortune point on that missed attack.
Okay.
The Ulrich.
And let's see.
He is down but not dead.
Okay, so as he would be falling and trying to like.
Wait. I was
As in,
about to
like,
say.
okay.
Yeah.
Now he's dead.
No, he's dead. Mm-hmm.
That's now to figure out. Why is it just assume you're not going to murder the mutants?
What?
It's question the terrified mutants.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
I'm just trying to find.
Yeah, we kinda jumped the gun there, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. Not really. We just kinda killed them.
I'm gonna rationalize that by Rolf that seeing that first. No, never mind.
A large man steps out and starts barking orders to lock down the temple, allow no one to leave, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And people immediately jump and listen to him. He's a huge man with shoulder-length mane of gray hair and steely blue eyes that seem to look into your very soul as he glances to you. His priestly robes cannot hide his massive physique, and you can tell that he is at home on the battlefield as in the temple. Waving you to several chairs, he sits down in a heavy, throne-like chair of oak, carved with wolf heads and other symbols of Auric. Around his neck, he has a heavy silver chain with a large wolf's head pendant, backed by his crossed axes.
Yep. Griffon does a reverential bow. The Duke's company at your service. Odo, I'm afraid to say, drank from the same thing these mutants seem to think of, and is now dead. Afraid.
You know, so you're the people that helped him recover that abomination from the forest.
Correct.
And now he's dead. We have mutants running around the temple. What's going on?
I'd say the first thing we should do is to make sure that abomination, as you said, is safe. If or not, I think they may have been trying to take it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Father Odo and the senior priest tasked us with escorting Odo out there to get that bloody thing back here for safekeeping. And like Rolf just wipes the.
Do you know what caused this?
Poison water, it seems. Odo drank it, and moments later he was a terrifying mutated monster. We rushed to the kitchen. Reformers found these three.
Question, Zach. I know it's like stretching, but like for example, like Rolf, his mutations come from Warpstone. Would there be any chance, no matter how small, that the feeling, the sensation of the effect would be similar when drinking that water, or like no chance at all, even on like a hard check?
Roll me intelligence.
All right. Any penalties?
I'll leave it flat.
Okay. You know what? My last fortune point. Fuck it. I rolled high enough. I might as well risk it. Okay. No clue.
Yeah, like Griffon, I think I said, but I think it was the water. Griffon nods.
He nods
Oh,
at that, and barks out an order to seal the well, and a couple priests go do immediately.
Mhm.
This guy's important. Who would have thought?
Mhm.
Just wondering, Sir Priest, are you aware of the, and I do the air quotes thing, uh, rat beastmen? And I like tilt my head.
Okay, yes.
Uh, yeah, I mean, maybe could be them.
It wouldn't be the first time that these Skaven have utilized such tactics.
You nod. He stands up and starts pacing, issuing orders. Tells Randolph to take some of the tainted water off to the apothecary workshop to have it examined.
Mhm.
Barks out a few orders to the other priests of just general, like, locking down and information and whatnot. And he looks to you. As for you people, it is absolutely vital that word of this unfortunate occurrence does not spread. It's not long since chaos stood at our gates, and something like this would lead to panic across the city.
Oh, alright, I don't see problem with that. Would it be too much to ask for, like, if there's a place inside the temple where we can, and I look at all of us that we are like bloody, like we can clean ourselves up a little bit?
Yes, there's baths and showers. Before that, Commander Schutzman tells me you have a talent for investigation. This is good.
Oh,
What I need for you to
well.
do is to find out who is behind this and stop them. I have no doubt that they will try to spread their contagion elsewhere. Do not involve the Watch. They have many uses, but keeping secrets is not one of them. I say again, the people of Mindenheim must not find out about this.
Lovely.
Keep a watch on the city's wells, but do not let yourselves be seen. If you see any suspicious activity, take action. Track these saboteurs down and put an end to them for the glory of Ulrich. He folds his arm as in a gesture of finality.
Alright, I will. Is the senior priest, the other guy, still present?
Yes, and he is willing to lead you to the cleaning area.
Yes, as he's leading
He needs
us,
to go there as well.
Rolf is gonna ask, like, we are absolutely fine to help. I am, at the very least. I imagine we'll be facing some expenses. Ski scratches his head, like, we're gonna get some reward from completing the previous task. I know it might not be the best time or place, but it seems like we are on tight schedule.
We're placing our life on the line. It better be something better happen, huh?
I'm checking to just see if they offered you a specific amount.
I do not recall what
Nope.
they said. I only remember we got some prepaid, like some for expenses, but
He'll nod and be like, despite oh my god, now I need to just scroll back to get his name because I am horrible with German names.
Put it out. Just type it out for me, and I'll help you with it.
I didn't even remember how it was. I could pronounce it. I just did not remember it. Despite High Priest leave its name, or leave its orders, I guess, I will make sure you are compensated.
All right.
He is the type that just expects his will to be done.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gee.
Hence why he just gave you orders instead of.
Yeah, asking us for stuff.
Yes.
All right.
He is the acting high priest of Lark.
Yeah. All right.
Like, he is the kind of person that he tells someone to do something, he doesn't care who they work for, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at the John Travolta gif.
Literally all of us after that attack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's us just watching this fucking goon. Mm-hmm.
Yes. He'll give you guys 300 gold, and you guys get 200 experience.
How much gold?
300.
For
So it's 50
the
each.
entire
Total.
round.
Yes. So it's
Mhm.
50 each.
50 each. Very well.
Nice.
Which is probably way more gold than you ever fucking need in this game, but who the fuck cares?
I mean,
Not
You'd think.
I mean,
I'm still poor as dirt. I need a bunch of good weapons, man.
yeah, for some carriers you need a lot of.
I mean, I need best
Stuff.
leather armor, so that's expensive.
I mean, you might actually. Yeah, how much does leather armor cost?
How much is Masterwork full plate?
Fucking expensive. I don't want to go into it.
Fair enough.
It's like so full plate like normal quality full plate is let me try and find it just quickly. It's like 400 gold.
So 4,000 gold.
4,000 gold for best quality full plate armor.
I still enjoy the fact that you.
How much is leather?
25. So 250.
Yeah, I'm like 47 shy.
Yes, 200 experience.
All right.
Hundo.
Yeah, I still love the fact that you can get like a best quality boat, which is like 10,000 gold or something.
You said plus 50.
Okay, so I'm maximum advancement on agility. I'm gonna, considering what happened, put another +5 to my willpower.
My willpower's full. I think I'm gonna finally increase my intellect.
Yep, and I have bought the last thing I need for Ghost Rider. Now I just need the leather. Yay.
And I have a 37 in perception. Yay.
You're getting there, Donut.
Yeah.
By the way, can I just like say that Rolf is able? Actually, would Rolf be able to like do this thing? Like we can like take it off from the checklist on this session instead of having to deal with this next one. After we are free to leave, he would go to that dwarf quarters and finally get his gun, get his repaired gun. Because I'm not sure, like are we calling it at this point in time, or?
And I will say basically, if they're poisoning wells, what's the best way to try to check down the poisoners?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Look at more wells.
Makes sense.
Uh-huh.
And
We're
I,
going-
Well.
and I have my gun back.
Yes, we will be calling it there.
Not
Mhm.
damaged.
But yeah, in which case, thank you for your session, Zach. It was a fun one.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Thanks for the session. Was fun.